Hi, welcome to Ivory Mylapore Kitchens and Me. This is Shiba here. I had been to Mylapore today to shop for gooseberries and nartanga for our next batch of pickles, and I saw fresh chundakkai, that is turkey berry, and also fresh manatakali. So I wanted to make a vata kuzhambu today. So we'll start with that. My first step is always to soak tamarind because it's easy to extract it then. We'll need about a small gooseberry sized tamarind. So we'll soak the tamarind along with salt, about that much. I'm going to reduce a little bit more because I'm adding tomatoes along with it. So tamarind, salt, a little bit more, water, and I'll boil this for a few minutes. And we have to fry some of the ingredients. Let's start with that. A little bit of coconut, sliced onions. You can use small onions too, but I'm short on small onions today, so I'm using these. So sliced onions or small onions, coconut, and some garlic. And I'm using sesame oil. This is wood pressed sesame oil or chekka sesame oil. That always gives a better flavor. So we'll fry these till the color changes. And I'm going to heat up the tamarind. This is going to take about 5 minutes or so. So while this is roasting, I'm going to slightly crush the turkey berries. Okay, it's going all over. Let me try and contain that. Slightly, you don't have to break them into small pieces, just crush them. So I've moved this to another burner. It's getting roasted. I'll let that leave that on sim. The tamarind is done, and now I've got my good old kal chatti. This chatti is about 80 years old probably. I don't even know. I got this from my mom's house, and many people have asked me where I get my chattis from. I really don't know. I haven't bought anything new. Mine are all used and seasoned and from my mom's place. But I've seen plenty of shops selling this in Mylapore, at Mylapore. And also some websites selling it, so you could check those out. Back to the chutney. This is very old, so you can see how smooth it is. And that's sesame oil. You need about 4 tablespoons of sesame oil here. The oil is hot, as you can see. So let's start with the tadka. That's mustard seeds. Not as hot as I expected it is. So let's just wait for that to splutter a little bit, and then we'll add the rest of the things. So I'm going to be adding a little bit of methi, about that much. While that splutters, I'll just show you what I have. A little bit of methi, a little bit of tur dal, a little bit of chana dal, and some broken red chilies. So that'll go in. So the kadugu, the mustard is spluttering now. I am going to add the rest of the tadka. That's done. I've switched that off. This is done. I've switched that off. This is happening. A lot of oil. In goes a little bit of methi seeds, little bit of chana dal, tur dal, red chilies. Splutter, splutter. I'll add a little bit of hing, about a quarter spoon, and I will add all the curry leaves. The curry leaves are wet because it's washed, and that's why that happened. Some small onions and some garlic. The tomato oil we'll add next. So in goes that. We'll let that cook for a while. Once that is a little bit done, I'm going to add these. This is turkey berry in English and Chundakkai in Tamil. I don't know what it's called in Hindi. So the onions are kind of cooked with the garlic. I'm adding the crushed Chundakkai, turkey berry. You can see the seeds too. Add the seeds in and they give a good flavor. And it's good for your health. I'm not going to talk about the health benefits here. You can Google that. We'll let that cook for a while. It's cooked very nicely. You can see the oil bubbling away gently. We'll add the tomato now and let that cook. And I'm adding, this is Kuzhambu pudi from Mylapore Kitchens, Puli Kuzhambu pudi or Vata Kuzhambu pudi. I've taken 3 full tablespoons. I'm going to add all of that. We'll let that cook in a low heat. We don't want the masala to burn, so always lower the heat when you cook the masala. Let that simmer away. And this sauteed mix, this thing, I'm going to add it into the mixie and we'll grind this into a smooth paste. Look at the lovely color, the tomatoes, the small onions, a little bit of garlic, the Puli Kuzhambu powder, Vata Kuzhambu powder from Mylapore Kitchens. That's the only masala you need here. And chopped tomatoes. I have the ground mixture ready. It's onions, a little bit of coconut and garlic. You can use big onions or small onions. I had big onions in hand. So that goes in. A little bit of water to wash it out. We'll mix that in. So the coconut will give it a nice texture. It'll thicken it. Look at that color. And then I always add jaggery. It adds a little bit of flavor and it's good for you, iron content, all that and all that. And with tomato and tamarind, that jaggery will balance out the flavors. And I have the tamarind extract here. Add all of that. So look at that. Mix that in. We'll let it cook for about 15 minutes and it should be done by then. So it's been about 10 minutes and look at the Kuzhambu. It's reduced a little bit. It's thickening and I've lowered the heat because I think everything tastes better when slow cooked. So there's that. So as my mother-in-law and my husband would say, the Kuzhambu yen kaka porudu. I don't know what that is, yen kaka. That's something Tanjavur that I learned. In Palakkad we will say romba nanna irukku. So this will be romba nanna irukku Kuzhambu and yen kakara Kuzhambu. So we'll get back to that in 15 minutes. Another 10 minutes or so, we'll let some of the oil come up. You can see konjam oil here. And we'll do some papads and I've got banana roast from the morning. So good dinner getting ready. Can't wait. So this is done very well. You can see how the oil all on top, the color and the consistency. So we have small onions, garlic, tomato, and we ground together big onions, coconut and some garlic. And we used 3 tablespoons of Puli Kuzhambu or Vata Kuzhambu pudi from Mylapore Kitchens. That's the only masala you need in this. And a little bit of jaggery and about a gooseberry sized tamarind and sesame oil. So that's done, and dinner today is I've got Sundakkai from morning. This is leftover from morning. I've made some fresh papads, plums and tapioca badams. And rice is done, hot. And I've got peanut pudi from Mylapore Kitchens. This is a must for me. I have it with every meal, every salad. I use it on almost everything and eat it just by itself too. Peanut garlic pudi for rice from Mylapore Kitchens. And Please do watch the YouTube channel called Niece Kitchen. They did a review of Mylapore kitchens recently. Please look it up. And this is Mavadu. And Mommy had suggested that Vatakormbu and Mavadu is a great combo. I've never tried that. I've always had Mavadu with curd rice. So tonight I'm going to try that too. Thank you, Mommy from Niece Kitchen. So this is dinner. Dinner is done. So dinner is done. I hope you enjoyed watching Pacha Chundakkai Kuzhambu or raw turkey berry Kuzhambu. We've used Kuzhambu pudi from Mylapore Kitchens, and there is Mavadi from Mylapore Kitchens, peanut garlic pudi from Mylapore Kitchens, and we used curry pudi and sambar pudi here for the vegetable from morning too. And thank you so much. Please like and subscribe our page. Please follow us on Instagram and Facebook as well under Mylapore Kitchens. You can contact me on WhatsApp at 9003183002. I'll add that in the description so you can look it up later. Thanks so much.